Yo, what's up guys, Teacher Paul over here, and today we are going to review Vikrant Rona. So this is Vikrant Rona. It's a Kannada film with Kichcha, Sudeep, and hey, this is one of the most awaited Kichcha Sudeep movies, especially because of Dead Man's Anthem. That teaser alone gave me chills, and when I saw that, I was like, this is Hollywood level. Amazing. Elarigu namaskara. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And guys, let's get right into it. So the movie starts with a very suspenseful feel. We see Kichcha Sudeep, we don't see Kichcha Sudeep, but we see a group of children talking about the phantom or the ghost, or they even call it the devil, talking about a story. And then we see the car coming into the forest, and it's a very kind of like a horror type of film in the beginning, with a very disturbing and horrific image of a child. If you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I want to leave this review without any spoilers, but trying to give as much detail as possible. After we see that image, it is daunting. It's like, wow, this is going to be an interesting film. It sets the tone. And then we see the Kichcha Sudeep entry, with him singing, humming, whistling. It gave me goosebumps watching that. If you've seen my reaction, you know what I'm talking about. And it was very interesting to see his entry scene, because it was, it was suspenseful. We didn't know if he was the hero yet. We didn't know if he was, the phantom, the devil. And the way he came in, it was kind of like an anti-hero entry scene. It was nice. It was very good. Throughout the movie, we see him and his daughter. And see, the thing about his daughter is that I kept questioning myself, like, okay, so why is he taking his daughter in this dangerous mission? Why is he taking his daughter, to very unfamiliar or unfriendly locations, right? And whenever he's at work, who's taking care of her? Why is there not an interaction with people, with that girl? I kept questioning myself throughout the whole movie, from the very beginning. And I think the way they placed the girl and the way she appeared every single time, that was very inconvenient. It kind of made my guessing a little bit more predictable. I thought that was, from the very beginning, very predictable for me. I don't know. If you guys watch the movie, you will see what happens at the end. I don't want to give any spoilers to people who haven't watched it, but it is something that it was supposed to be a plot twist, I guess, but I called it from the very beginning. But I think the way the story went, it was very interesting. The first song was Hey Fakira, which introduced the other main character. So he was kind of like he's a son who came back to visit his village, and then showed his love interest. And it played out as a kind of like a romantic feel to it. He's like trying boy meets girl type of thing. And then Kichcha Sudeep comes in, and he basically becomes the big brother, the mentor. So I like that interaction between, the three main characters. They sang a song where what was it? The Lost Boys or something? I don't know. That was a nice song as well. So I like the musicality. I like the performances. I really enjoyed that part. I just think that the storyline could be a little bit, I don't know. I felt it was a little bit predictable, but they also did a very good job in breaking my theories. Every theory I had throughout my reaction, throughout watching the movie, they did a very good job in covering it up. You know, they knew that we were going to think that. They knew we were going to think, oh, this is going to happen or that. And then they did a few things to throw us off, to say, no, it's not going to happen, because you see, like, for example, Kichcha was talking on the phone and he mentioned his daughter. Or, for example, the child in the beginning was revealed. You know, all of these things happened to throw us off. And, you know, there was this teacher who also kept appearing out of nowhere. And there were like a lot of things that you were like, oh, maybe, nah, but no. So they tried to throw you off and keep you guessing throughout the whole movie. So I think they did a good job with that. But at the end of the day, all of my predictions were accurate. And I feel like I you know, understood the movie straight from the beginning, got all of the, you know, the tips that it wasn't a challenge to know where the story was going. The plot twist happened with, you know, 2 villains and stuff like that. Also, I don't want to give a lot away. I don't think that's a spoiler, right? There were many villains in this movie. Like in the forest, there were these goons fighting him. So I think the fight sequences were very well made. The slow motion was very well made. Dead Man's Anthem is something that is cinema, you know, cinema perfection, genius. You know, it was a mix of Hollywood with, you know, the cinematography, the slow motion, you know, rain scene. Everything was really, really well done. And, you know, the details in this movie, it was a very detective kind of movie. Like, for example, at the end or near the end, when he finds a set of dentures, you know, teeth inside, it plays to the story that we're going to see at the end. So if you keep watching and you see like the small details, and if you really pay attention, you're going to feel like the detective and you're going to solve the mysteries. There were a lot of jump scares, but it was also something that I knew was going to happen. Like the old lady was sitting and, you know, showed her back. I was like, yeah, they're going to try to jump scare me. And it wasn't as scary as I thought it could have been. So I don't know. I'm not criticizing the movie, but it felt like, because I have experience with script writing and I have experience with watching a lot of suspense movies, it didn't feel like a surprise to me when a few things happened, you know. If you watch my reaction, you'll see that I was guessing from the very beginning, and at the end, all of my guesses were, you know, correct. So I think it could have been a little bit more mysterious, but I think they did a good job with hiding the facts, you know. At some points I was like, no, wait, maybe my theory is just crazy. But at the end of the day, it wasn't crazy at all. It was just, you know, a surprise. Well, not much of a surprise, but it was a fun movie. I liked the music also. The lullaby song was a straight giveaway, and it was sad. And the fact that Kichcha Sudeep, Vikrant Rona, didn't have a love interest, it showed me that, you know, something was gonna happen there. But the thing that I did not predict was the beginning of the movie has a direct connection with the end of the movie. That I did not predict, so that was a good plot twist. The climax scene, very nice fight scene. I think they did a good job with that. It was intense and it was nice. You know, it was a nice movie. It was enjoyable. And I think many of you would appreciate watching it. You know, it's a Kichcha Sudeep. His acting was amazing, especially when he is, you know, the grand reveal in the climax. His face, man. In fact, let me actually find a picture to show you. It is, I think, Devil's Fury, right? If I'm not mistaken. His face is just amazing because he is a great, great actor. And I appreciate every single effort that he put into this movie. The interval scene was also very interesting. It was very interesting. Here, this is the Devil's Fury image that I want to show you. Let me just open it here. I really liked the interval scene. That part got me thinking like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. It was fun. It was a fun movie. Here, Devil's Fury. Look at that face, guys. Look at that. He looks like he is in agony right there, in pain. You know, it looks just... That's great acting. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep you long here. It's been 10 minutes already, and I'm just sharing my thoughts of the movie. I thought it was enjoyable. Watch my reaction. You will see exactly how I reacted watching it. It was fun. It was entertaining. And I did expect a little bit more. I did expect, because when I saw the teaser, I was like, this is going to be the movie of the year. But when I watched it, I was like, it's good. But, you know, let's say I would give it a 3 out of 5. I think that's a fair rating. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, what your rating is. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this movie. I'm going to recommend it to my friend David. But my only issue is that I want a challenge, a detective challenge. And this one, it was good, but it wasn't... It was... I could guess still. Anyways, I think they made great, memorable scenes where, you know, like Dead Man's Anthem, you know, that scene is gonna... It's gonna be there for a long time. Yeah. Background music, it was also good, the climax back BGM, but I think the soundtrack was better. You know, I think the soundtrack was more memorable than the BGM. Anyways, let me know what you thought of the movie in the comments down below. I'll see you guys soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.